Oh, yeah.
Do you hand feed it?
I do not because, well, when I had my male, he was very calm and very sedated.
The lady's feisty.
The ladies are feisty, yeah.
She
So
is very feisty.
and I try to stay away. This is the dangerous and like Bob would sit there and he'd open his mouth. Yeah, that was the male then, and we just drop mice in his mouth, and he'd just eat them. Her, on the other hand, if she sees a mouse, she'll run 30 miles an hour across, a football field to get the mouse, and she will attack it. And yeah, it's very, very aggressive eating.
Is there a reason her tongue looks like that?
She has a forked tongue, just like all lizards and snakes. And she's basically using that to smell right now, so she's basically figuring out where she is right now, figuring out what she's doing here.
A lot of times, the tongue goes out, gathers scent, chemicals in the air, and things like that, and brings it back to Jacob's gland. The Jacob gland deciphers the scents and the things that are in the environment, whether it be, she smells prey or food, I mean, because like strawberry isn't really a prey, right? But she'll say, oh, there's strawberry over here, and find just, the thing of strawberries and whatnot, But it's the tongue goes out to sense the environment, to find out what's there.
How fast can they move?
I say 30 miles an hour, but I do that because it's very quick. I'm not sure. I would say probably less than 10 miles an hour. Yeah, because I've been able to run. I had to run her down the other day. I had her out in the yard, and she decided that she was going to run on me, and I had to run and tackle her.
It feels much faster when they're coming at you when you have the food.
Yeah.
If you guys want, you can come closer and get some pictures.
Oh, that's what you need to bring up one of those.
What's that? It can, but it really doesn't.
Anywhere.
What got you started with this?
When I was a kid, I found one snake in the yard when I was 7. Oh, yes, yeah.
God help me, my house is ready. My kids are in, we have a bunch of animals too, but we have an axolotl, there was a lot of, and yeah, we currently have an axolotl, tons of interesting fish, like, zoo. What, 3,000 gallons? Yeah, we just, we're totally, we're not in my backyard.
Oh,
But yeah, it's huge 8 by 10.
let me know. I'll give you a whole bunch of tips. I'll give you 1,000.
I need to talk to you.
I want to carry it. I want to pet it. I want to pet it. I'm a professional.
Then I can get you.
Mr. Doctor, ask if I can serve.
Hey guys. Looks like you have another science class. Oh, Mr. Demont. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah. It's been a few years now. All right. Hey, class. You want to let them know?
So this is Yoshi. She is a black and white Argentine tegu that are native to Eastern and Central South America. She's about 14 years old, and she is a ground-dwelling lizard who lives a lot of times in burrows, and they like to eat insects, fruits, vegetables. They're omnivores, and they're very opportunistic, so they eat whatever they can find.
Does the new class have any questions? We went through some other questions before. 14 years old. Will eat at anything, literally anything. Snails, fish, crustaceans, insects. Yeah. Fingers, anything that'll come unattached. Yeah. And she has a bite power of a great white. So her rear teeth can actually crush bones. So she'll grab a hold of stuff and then start to twist until it comes loose.
And our big male that we used to have, who sadly passed away, my brother and I kind of nicknamed him Skull Crusher because when we feed him mice, you could hear him crunching the bones with his back teeth. That's cool.
It's cool to keep the egg caught in there.
I'm trying to hold the steam.
Great.
No questions from the life science?
You guys go to Virginia Reptile Expo, like I was?
We go every once in a while,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I was there. We got two yes, please.
So you're cool with that? All right. Anybody want to get any more pictures?
You guys can take a picture of close if you want. Eric might need it. Next.
She's not the best pony. Yeah, she doesn't like English rice, so she's a bit
Very beautiful. I love the color.
Thank you. There's red ones out there too, which keep you big.
Yes, and there's different species of tegus. So this is a black and white Argentine tegu. There's also blue tegus and red tegus.
Class. Give me a second. Too many of us, so we gotta listen.
So there is different types of tegus. She's a black and white Argentine tegu. There's also red tegus, blue tegus, a few others. Alright, so next we have snakes. Boas, pythons, and venomous snakes are probably the most commonly talked about. Venomous snakes inject their prey with venom, wait for it to die, and then eat it whole. Whereas pythons and boas kill by asphyxiation. And this is basically where they wrap their body around their prey and squeeze tighter every time the prey breathes out until the lungs cannot inhale anymore. So they go around the chest, around the lungs, they squeeze tighter and tighter until the animal dies of asphyxiation where it can't get any more oxygen.
Not by strangulation, which is a lot of what you see in the movies where the snake chokes it out of the neck.
They go around the torso, around where the lungs are. Next slide.
It's probably the size of you. Let's go. You see that? See that?
Do you want to go to the next slide?
Oh, best believe I'm gonna be holding this one.
Where you gonna be shaking while you're holding?
You wanna eat it? I know it's the size of your dinner, right? But yeah, wait. I always tell you to be careful. Okay, that's fat. You guys always act different.
So these guinea now they're on small wraps because they're bigger now.
Oh, that's not even big. Bro, she won't be munching on those. I'm my old house.
All right. So this is Split. He is a ball python. He is about 2.5. Both of these are about 2.5 years old. Now he is a banana morph ball python, so he's got this very pretty yellow coloration to him, whereas a regular natural morph would be brown in color, but we have one in there. She's going to put out in a little bit. So in the wild, they live in sub-Saharan Africa, in a lot of savannas and stuff, and they eat a lot of rodents, birds, small mammals, and lizards. But we feed them rats. This is Split. And this is Sunny, who I call my little Miss Sunshine. Because when we first got her, she had a bit of a personality. So same as the other one, except for she is a lesser ball python, so she's got some of the brown still, but she's also very yellow. And so we feed them rats and stuff. And she's also a het clown, which means she has the clown gene, but she is not showing it. So if you were to breed her with another one that has the clown gene, then the clown gene would come out, but it's not shown in her.
What's that look like? Brown?
I'm not 100% sure. I think it's more like stripy. So we can hold these guys. You have to be very gentle with them, and whatever you hold and touch, wash your hands after these, especially before you eat anything.
Oh, best believe
so just be very gentle, okay? Support their whole body, okay? Very gentle.
Come on, he got you. He got you.
This is what they look like
Don't
naturally.
drop it.
This is what they look like naturally in their natural environment. They look like this in their natural environment, so they hide under leaf debris and leaf litter. Whereas these dwarfs that are designers, they won't last in the wild too often because they usually get picked right off because they stand out. Whereas this will hide in a pile of rocks or a pile of leaves.
They also will climb trees, and they'll try to get birds flying through trees. How cool! Good.
Brooke,
You guys got any questions about the ball pythons?
yeah, give it to someone who won't hold it.
You alright?
I feel like it's just gonna bite me.
Bro, that's
Gabe, Gabe, hold it. You afraid of snakes? You afraid of snakes? Okay.
Alright.
Lily.
This is Voldemort. Okay? This is Voldemort. She's at least 9 years old, is how long we've had her for. She is a rescue, so we don't know her true age. And so she actually. She got her name because when we first got her, my mom didn't know about her. So she was the one who should not be named in front of my mom, but then she eventually found out. Of course.
Like snakes like you guys?
She's tolerant of them. She's not like gonna scream and run away, but she also like runs a lot with them. This is the normal pattern of ball pythons. And this is about full grown for them. So those two are juveniles. About full grown, she's going to get a little bit bigger, but she's not going to get a lot bigger.
Brooke,
Hold it. No.
Do you want to pet it?
No, I hate snakes. I'm sorry. I want to, but I can't.
you look like you're freaking out.
It's funny how tough guys think they're tough until they get a snake in there. And now that's the
I never said I was tough.
I'm
I'm perfect weight. I mean, I don't know why you're doing it.
No, don't go there.
He's perfect weight. Why?
Because to have muscle, you have to be overweight. Muscle combination.
I know, but like,
That's what I mean. It's not overweight.
you have to be like, you're not one of saying, I know. You remember, he's like,
You don't like this one? You're not He's a lot bigger.
I've touched the thing.
No, okay, so snakes are not poisonous, they are venomous because they inject, because when they bite you, you die. So poison is just eat and die, venom is they bite you and you die. So we do not own any venomous snakes or hot species. She is the same as those two that are over there. No, she has a little bit of a temperament, so we're not going to hold her at the moment because I don't know how she's going to be. They don't strangle around here, they kill around the torso, but she is not big enough to kill you, and she's definitely not big enough to eat you, because to eat you, you have to get bigger than the widest point, so she'd have to be able to open her jaws this wide, which she's not able to do that. This is about full size for them. They can get a little bigger, but they're not going to get a ton bigger. They're in like a 10 by 2 I think.
Well, I want to put the snake around my neck.
The three ball pythons live together, and then the Burmese lives want to separate them. No, because they're big enough where they especially now. When they were smaller, we had them separated a bit, but now that they're bigger, they're fine with each other. And we keep them fed so they're never too super hungry, to the point where they'll eat. So we have these 3 snakes listed on the snake run and 2 lizards. We only brought one. We only brought one. You can't hold this one, but you hold those 2. You can hide her if you want. So if you want to come over here, I'm not going to search for them.
You should really search for them. Come here.
If you don't like these, if you don't like these 2, the other one is a lot bigger. Just pointing. In there. He's a lot bigger.
You gone?
You go to the field, you get Chipotle after the field. It started right here. And then after this, we're gonna play. Yeah. Now that you go to practice, you can see it.
And Caesar just got shed. I just got Remember to wash your hands at the end after we brought the big one out too.
You hold it?
They're not big enough.
You hold it?
I'm talking about his situation. Hey, I better believe not hear my shit around the pool. Hey, I better not hear my shit around the pool.
Oh God. Yo, you know what happened to me?
Sit your ass. Nigga just about to tell you that you was there. I was good. Nigga just about to tell you. Make sure you wash your hands. I'll get herpes now.
Just wait till the end of the class. Good.
There's more?
What's that movie?
Just thick. Nah, you're lying.
What's that one movie?
I wanna hold it.
Yo, what's that one movie with the big snake?
That's every time.
Do you want to go to the next slide?
That's what. Sure. You got it.
All right, she's gonna tell you about. His name is Caesar. Oh, yeah, he's definitely at home. He's only been here for 33 years.
Come on.
33. Oh my gosh, he's seen him. Yeah.
Sorry, thank you.
No, don't put it on the head. You want it on the shoulders? Okay. Duck. Stand up straight. There you go. Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Good.
Smile, look at me.
Yeah, because it's just a snake.
There you go. Perfect. What do you think?
Good job.